You know, making cotton candy flowers really isn't that difficult. All it takes is the right equipment and a little bit of practice. You'll see, you can go from making small basic flowers to great big beautiful blooms just with a small amount of practice. Always use a Carnival King 28. There's a specific reason for this. This is why I use 15-inch sticks. The Carnival King comes with a 28-inch bowl. My sticks are 15 inches, which means my stick covers the head just about perfectly to be able to start making flowers and other art. Now I'm going to try and include everything, and it's going to take a bit of a memory thing on my part because I usually do my stuff over on the other platform, but because we're going to start up on YouTube, I'm going to try and get all of this information in one video. Remember, as I always say on the other platform, if you have any questions at all, just ask me. If I know, I will try and help. If I don't know, we can try and work it out together. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you the cheapest way I know to make flowers to give you the maximum profit if you're going to make these to sell. So I'll start with my sticks. Now, a lot of people you can use paper sticks, you can use plastic sticks. I've never tried the paper cones to make flowers. In fact, I've never even tried a paper cone to make a cotton candy. I've only ever used sticks. If you're worried about using sticks with small children, warn the parent. Put a sign up on in your booth saying you use sticks. Don't run with a stick. It's easy. So just give them a gentle warning that you are using a bamboo stick and not to run with it. Not to mess about. Go take your picture, sit down, enjoy your cotton candy flower. I buy my sticks currently from Dollar General. Now you get these sticks, I haven't got a label right here. You get these sticks as a 32-inch stick. You nip the pointy end off and then you just measure 15 inches. Split your sticks. Hey, with your sticks, I did forget to mention, you don't want to saw these. Make sure that you score them and just crack them. Just break them in half. That way you won't get any sawdust. And for $1.25, because it's now the dollar-ish shop, for $1.25 you'll get 24 sticks. Keep one of your sticks whole. This stick fits perfectly over your bowl, so if you accidentally put too much sugar in your head, this stick will catch any straggly bits or whatever that is going to save the ceiling of your canopy. If you're doing large farmers market events or whatever, just use regular sugar. You can buy the special cotton candy sugar that you can buy from Gold Medal. If you're buying it off of, I don't know, somebody that's made it, they're probably going to use just plain granulated sugar. Now, with your regular sugar, you need a flavour and a colour, or maybe you just want to use a colour considering you're just doing flowers, but I do. I use 7 different coloured sugars and flavours: blue, orange, purple, pink, green, white and yellow, corresponding to banana, marshmallow, green apple, blue raspberry, orange, grape and bubblegum. I use 1-on-1 flavourings and I use the Master Elite powdered colouring. Oh, one thing, if you've just bought a new machine that has these screws, I recommend switching them out. Go to your local Ace Hardware and change these out for a better quality screw. This is specific because when you need to clean your machine and you start taking this head cap off to clean your machine, these screws, because they are so cheap, they will tear up on your screwdriver. So switch these out for better quality screws. Even better, try and get these screws, like the flat head screwdriver screws. This is just an old head. So, okay, so make sure you do that before you even switch your machine on, really. If you remember to change these out, then you're never ever going to have any problems cleaning your machine. And I'm going to do you a video of cleaning the machine as well. I've just put a new head on this machine, so this isn't going to be needed to be cleaned for quite a while yet. What else can I tell you before we start? Like I said, I use a Carnival King 28. This has got preset heating on it, so there's no messing about with that little dial or anything. You know that you're going to be at the correct temperature every time you want to spin up a flower for somebody. Okay, so we start by switching the on switch. Leave that to run for a couple of seconds. Turn our heat on. Now we just got to wait 5 or 10 minutes for this to heat up. I'll be right back. Okay, so now our machine is heated up quite nicely. We can start to get going, okay? Now you want to check we've got all your supplies to hand. You're going to need a stick, cotton candy, some small damp bamboo skewers for your detail, different sizes, give you different effects, your sugar, a small spray bottle just in case. I'm going to explain about this. I won't be able to show you because my machine is very clean right now, but I will explain about this. If you're making art or anything, a stand's always going to come in handy. Just plonk it on there, stick bits and pieces onto whatever you're making, and that's about it. Your scoop, your sugar, your stick, your machine, some damp bamboo skewers. Here we go. Your 15-inch bamboo stick. Get a small amount of water. Make this stick damp and keep the end dry. Because it's bamboo, if you get this end wet, it's going to suck up water, and then when you get your cotton candy onto your stick, all the water that's got sucked up into the middle of the stick is going to leak back out into your cotton candy and melt it. And by the time you get to the end of your flower, all you're going to have in the centre is a mess of gooey sugar that has been cotton candy that has come in contact with water, basically. So yeah, keep the end dry, very important. As with most things in life, a good foundation is always the best start to it, okay? So get a small amount of white sugar, dump it into your cotton candy machine and start spinning up as if you would be a small cone. Okay, doesn't really matter how much, you just need it so it makes a nice solid foundation. Okay, that was about half a scoop of sugar. Grab one of your damp skewers and fix this onto your stick. So you've got something like that, and if you shake it about, it's not going to move anywhere. There's nothing worse than spinning up a great big cotton candy flower, handing it over to a small child and seeing their great big grin fade as their cotton candy blows off their stick on a breezy day. Okay, so make sure you get a good foundation and you'll have smiles all round. Now we're going to do the centre of our flower. So you want, depending on how big you're going to make your flowers, you want a full scoop of cotton candy sugar. Dump that in the middle, and then because we're doing the middle of our flower, we want it a nice dome shape. We put it up on its end, get a nice rounded dome. Now if you're going to be doing just cotton candy sticks, still got a little bit left in there. You're going to be doing cotton candy sticks. This is how I would do a cotton candy stick. I would, but I would do 2 scoops of sugar so we can get a nice shape going. I think the cotton candy on sticks looks so much more nostalgic than the tubs. But then again, the bags, they look pretty nostalgic when they're all pegged up outside somebody's canopy as well. So this is just like a basic cotton candy shape.